Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Levine from Corporate and Community Wellness Resources. I'm known by many as America's leading drug-free pain relief specialist, and that's because I've helped thousands of people get out of chronic pain without drugs using natural, holistic approaches. I had chronic pain about 5 years ago, and it lasted for a year and a half. I tried everything to get out of pain, everything in conventional care and everything I knew about from my holistic clinician background. Nothing was working. I was actually hunched over at a 45-degree angle like this, walking. I could take 10 to 20 steps, and that was about it before I had to stop and rest. My MRI showed I had a protruding disc between L2 and L3 vertebrae that was irritating the nerve running down the front of my leg, causing me to be in chronic pain and hunched over at this 45-degree angle. I couldn't stand up straight. It was terrible. I could only sleep about 2 hours at a time before I would wake up in excruciating pain, and I wanted to scream. Even my chiropractic friends who were trying to help me said I needed spinal surgery. Everybody said I needed spinal surgery to take care of this problem. It was something I wasn't interested in. So I found out about this brace, this functional back brace made by a company called Meditrac. Here's the bag that holds the brace. And I sent my MRI over to their medical doctor in charge, and they were fantastic. I mean, they communicated with me really quickly. They analyzed my MRI, and they said, sure, Dr. Bob, we can help you get yourself out of pain with our device called the Vertetrac. And here is this device, which basically just fits around your waist. It rides on your hip, and then you can jack this brace up. And you can jack it up. It takes your rib cage. It's amazing. It takes your rib cage and it just lifts it up, creates space between the vertebrae. And then you walk around with this device twice a day for between 20 and 30 minutes, once in the morning, once in the evening. So I put this brace on. I bought the brace, and I started using it. And I had no idea if it was going to help. I mean, who knows? You never know. I tried so many things. I was pretty discouraged, but I wasn't going to quit because spinal surgery was out of the question for me. So I started using the brace, and what I noticed was 10 days later, I woke up in the morning. I had slept through the night for the first time in a year and a half, and I was out of pain. I sat on the edge of the bed. I was actually in a different position, which is amazing. That's how I knew something had changed, because normally I had to be in the same position to sleep for those 2 hours. I woke up that morning in a different position, and it was morning 6 hours later. It was crazy. It was so good. And I sat on the edge of the bed. I didn't feel any pain. And I stood up, and I stood up straight for the first time in a year and a half. It was remarkable. So then they said to continue to use the brace prophylactically, which means just to prevent anything from coming back, right? And I used it once a week for about a month or so. And that's it. I put it aside because I didn't need it anymore. It was remarkable. It was so great. And I was so relieved to be out of pain and getting back to what I could do, getting back to sports, biking, swimming, all kinds of sports that I hadn't been able to do for the longest time. And having played college football for many years, it was and skiing all over the world, it was really challenging not to be active. So the Vertetrac brace allowed me to get back to sports and really getting back to enjoying life. And I can tell you, when I was in chronic pain, I was pretty grumpy. And my wife, Charlene, and our 3 boys, they had to put up with me being irritable a lot of the time, because those of you who are out there in chronic pain, you know what I'm talking about. It is really, really tough. So if you have chronic back or hip pain, I highly recommend you find a Vertetrac somewhere. The chiropractors use them a lot, or you can contact Meditrac directly because they'll be happy to help you and get one in your hands. It'll be the best thing you ever did. It was the best thing I ever did. If you want some more information from me, you can contact me directly. You can go to my digital business card at this website here, meetdrbob.com. If you go to meetdrbob.com, you can contact me through texting or email or however you like, and you can I can tell you more about the Vertetrac. But it is a phenomenal thing. And Meditrac, I have to tell you, I am so happy with your company and your people and the way you dealt with me. So I'm so pleased that I can say great things about this amazing device. Anyway, that's all I have for now, and I'm hoping that you'll get yourself out of chronic pain however you do it, and I'm telling you that the Vertetrac could be in your future. Take care.